What's up, guys? Pastor Jeremy here. I got a word for you today. I was going through Matthew, going through the Gospels, and the Lord spoke, and he said, look, this is something these guys need to hear. So Matthew 5, verse 44, it says, but I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. Pray for those who persecute you. Pray for your enemies. I mean, what in the world? Who does that? Now, we've all been wronged by somebody, right? And what does God tell us to do? He says, love them. Why does he tell us to love them? Because they are created beings just like you and I, and therefore they're a child of God. Now, that's not always as easy as what it appears. I mean, someone breaks your trust, they hurt your family, they show disloyalty, it affects your job. It's hard to love your enemy. So what do we often do? We hold a grudge. And I tell you, we hate that person, and at the end, that's a terrible way to live. It's terrible for your health, it's terrible for those around you, and it's also terrible for your relationship with the Lord. I always use the illustration. There's an illustration of you, the one who felt wrong, holding on to the bumper of a car as the one who wronged you is driving down the road, not even thinking about you. They're not even looking in the rear view. They're not looking in the side view mirror. They're looking in the windshield, looking forward as they go on with life, happy. But so often I see individuals hold on to that bumper, that action that wronged them, just getting beat up as they hold on to that grudge, getting pounded by every bump, every pothole along the way. And that's why you've heard the phrase probably, let go and let God. And we say that because he controls all things, and he allows things to happen for a reason. So what do? You make the best of it. You embrace your situation as it's God's plan, because in the end, it is. You know, God takes it even further when he says, love your neighbor as yourself. We read that in Mark 12:31. Well, we all know how much we love ourselves, right? You know, how much we love ourselves. But notice he doesn't say love your neighbor as yourself only if they are kind, or only if they have money, or only if they look like me, or have my religion, or if they have not wronged me. He simply says to love. Now listen, maybe today you need to ask God for forgiveness for not loving others as you should, despite how you feel about them. Maybe today's the day that you let go of that bumper and you move forward with a joyful heart. I mean, after all, if God can forgive you for all your jacked up issues, which you got, we all do, surely you can forgive others as well. So if we want to be better teammates, better coaches, better players, better fathers, better husbands, better friends, follow these verses and love. That's what I got for you today. Love you guys, and War Eagle.